Hey, it's Lee, and back by popular demand, and by that I mean like three people. I'm here with a pizza review, a frozen pizza review. Now I'm gonna change my rules a tiny little bit. I only had two rules before, which were that the pizza had to be at least considered to be like a larger pizza, not a personal pizza, which this is. And the other rule is that they needed to be either only cheese or pepperoni, just for the fairness. I just realized that a bunch of companies have decided to start making like salami-based pizzas, and they just don't want to use pepperoni. So I'm gonna just say a cured meat and cheese is allowed. I'm just gonna make that exception right now. But in general, it's gonna be single meat and cheese or only cheese. So what I have here is Irresistible is the brand, which is basically a no-name brand for the Metro line of grocery stores in Canada. And it's called Gusto Italiano Quattro Fromaggi. I'm not going to use an Italian accent on it. I don't want to sound like an idiot. So, yeah, it says it's got extra virgin olive oil, thin crust, stone-baked. All those things sound good. It's not gigantic by any means. It's 340 grams. So it's about 2/3 of a pound, 3/4 of a pound. I don't even want to do the math. Just looking at this, I'm kind of excited. I like cheese pizza. I think it's kind of underrated. We always put more toppings, but I like a plain cheese pizza. Instructions say 400 degrees, 14 to 16 minutes. I will go on the lower end of that just because my oven heats very, very quickly. And nutritional facts, it says don't eat this stuff. It's not good for you. Eat a quarter of this pizza. I'm probably going to eat half of it. I'm warning you guys right now. Maybe more. All right. So I will be taking it out of the box shortly. This is me trying to edit stuff. I haven't edited a video in about 2 years, and even then I kind of sucked at it, so bear with me. Right, so I've unwrapped the pizza, left it on the plastic just so it doesn't touch the box, and this is what it looks like. So what do we see? Good coverage, not too much crust on the edges, evenly spread out cheese for the most part. I'm seeing a lot of green here. I would hope that's oregano. It could just be parsley. Either way, I like that there's some herbs on there, or it could be basil too, but it really doesn't look like basil. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. I'm gonna toss it in the oven. I'm gonna follow the instructions. I'll keep a close eye on it just in case. But I probably will go the full 14 minutes, and I'll take it out and we'll see what it looks like. All right, thanks. So pizza's out of the oven. It's looking very, very pretty. I did toss it under the broiler for a second because the base had cooked, but the top was still looking a little light. That's because I went a little bit light on the cooking. I'm always afraid of burning my pizzas in my oven. So let's give this a little cut and take a look. So it feels crunchy. Cheese is gooey. Doesn't look like there's a ton of cheese on here. There's supposed to be 4 cheeses on here. And I trust that they're there, but I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm sure it's going to be okay. It's pizza at the end of the day. Like I said before, there's no such thing as horrible pizza, except for maybe Da Vinci. So let's give this Gusto Italiano Irresistibles pizza a quick taste, and I'll be back shortly. All right, as you can tell, there is 1/4 of the pizza missing now, and I'm ready to give my verdict. I'm gonna say the pizza smells great. I like a few of the items. I will say I thought the crust is actually really good on this. It's a thin crust. It holds up pretty well, but it's not super, super pasty. So that's all right. It's 4 cheese, but the cheese has virtually no flavor. It's kind of disappointing. The one thing you do taste is the herbs. I still don't know which herb this is. I suspect it's oregano. But you taste it, you just don't taste oregano necessarily. It almost tastes like a green, because there's so much of it, I guess. The sauce is kind of generic frozen pizza sauce. I was hoping for more. I really kind of wanted a Parmesan kind of kick, or some kind of like a harder, more flavorful cheese flavor. The texture is right. I actually think textually, I guess is the word. This pizza is very nice. Flavor-wise, though, it's just lacking a little bit. It's not salty. It's not spicy in any way. It's not. The herbs are kind of there, but the cheese, a really strong cheese flavor, would really kind of pick this thing up a lot. So I'm going to dust off the old props and pop them out here. So I'm going to give 5 on this hand, and I kind of want to go 1.5. I'm just going to go 1. So I'll give this a 6 out of 10. It's decent. You know, this is a no-name brand, but nowadays no-name brand stuff is almost as good as brand name stuff. So they have other kinds of pizza. I think they have a salami one, so I might try the salami one at some point. But I want to try a plain cheese pizza. This is the first review in like 2 years. I kind of made my initial reviews as a joke. Not that this is a serious review, but somehow one of my reviews got 2,000 views, which kind of blew my mind, because I have some channels where I actually tried to make popular videos and I never got any kind of audience. So that's cool. Some of my coworkers might laugh at me. This is my new video. Thanks for watching.